Hello and welcome. Today we have Happy Box from my friend Amy. It's Happy Mail. I kind of know about it, but she showed me the things a while back and I have kind of forgotten them, but let's take a peek. Oh, how cool. Okay. I remember the dolls, but look at this. Amy obviously is very talented and draws and paints and 3D models and everything. And this is my character and actually my doll Hector in his Halloween outfit. Oh, he's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to hang that. I will show you the doll and yeah, in a second. Let's just take a peek at the dolls. And the dolls are, she told me, washed, and she found them at the flea market a while back, and they are so-called clone dolls, but you know I have appreciation for clone dolls, and this doll looks very much like one of my dolls when I was a child. Mine was more of that quality, she had such hands, and this is a similar one, just a cheaper version, but they're in very nice condition, and I think this is their original clothing. And then the last one is Betty, very nice. We will take a better look at them. I just wanted to open the box now, and we'll see when I will have the time to record the rest of the video that you are about to see and for me to edit and upload. But thank you so much, Amy. They are very cute and they will look great in my clones collection because I have amassed quite the clones collection. Alright, be right back after a blackout. And here we are. For me it's a lot later, for you probably just a fade out. This is my Happy Box that I received today for me, but several days ago or a week ago for you, because I received this box along with Cleo the Nile from Hound Couture, which the video should be already up. And I did show you what I got in here. Oh, and second, now we're ready, but I wanted to take a better closer look, and I will put the Happy Box away so we can have the frame free. And I wanted to invite Hector, and this is who Amy drew. This is like a fan art of my character, of this Ken, who is Hector, in a little story that is sadly only in Bulgarian. I tried translating it, but I can't. I'm just not good enough with English yet. One day maybe, but for now. Anyways, I showed her this shirt, which I also showed you this shirt if you have been watching my videos for a while. This shirt I made for the Halloween video, and you can, if you have missed it, you can go back and check that out. And when I showed it to Amy, she painted this, and I love it. I just love her art, and I love when she draws something of my characters. It just makes me giggle. It makes me fangirl over my own doll, which is probably not the healthiest, but when I was younger I was that girl always fangirling over something. So I guess that's still me. And now for the dolls, which I already showed you. These are clone dolls. And I think I told you that she found them at the flea market. They were dirty, they were disgusting. She washed them. She didn't try to restore the hair because their hair is very tricky, and I'm not going to do it on this video, or maybe it will be at the end, but it's during the week. I want to film several videos, so I have something to edit along the weekend, and maybe at the end of the weekend, if I have treated their hair, I will include it here at the end of this video. But just for now, I wanted to take a good look at my new dolls and to show them to you. This Betty, actually her hair, it's wild, it's puffy, but it just needs to be soaked in conditioner, because it can be brushed, it's not over brushed, and she actually has a lot of hair, so it's going to be easy. She needs some sort of undershirt, but let's just take a moment to appreciate her outfit. I really love it. It's very detailed. I don't know if it's handmade. If you hear crunchies, my cat is crunching, and I sit very close to where my cat is crunching when I'm recording, so this might be in the video as a noise. But let's see, is it handmade? I cannot tell. There is no made in China or anything. It looks to be handmade, by the way. Maybe by someone's mom. I will find her an undershirt, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful outfit, and it's beautifully done, and I will keep her in it. She just is going to need her hair to be tamed, but that's not hard to do. This hair is actually fine, it just needs a little bit of conditioning so I can brush it, and it needs to be tight like that, and the fringe needs a little bit of boiling hot water to be poured over it. She has the type of hair where she doesn't have hair in the middle, but that's alright. A lot of these dolls are like that, and the face is very similar. By the way, I have not shown you my childhood dolls. I have them. I found them several years ago, and I wanted to restore them on the channel to make... Well, when I found them, I didn't have the channel, but later, when I started the channel a few years ago, I wanted to make videos restoring them, but I restored two without making any videos, because there was just a period of time where sitting down and recording videos was hard for me for some reason. Be right back. Here we go. So this is my childhood doll, but this is her after I rerouted her, and after I retouched her face. I gave her new eyebrows, because you can see the face was exactly like this, and I just tamed her makeup a little bit, tried to make her eyes to be more symmetrical, because they were very asymmetrical. I touched up the lips. I rooted her with yarn, which I brushed, and then I put her on articulated body. This is a leaf doll body, so she has full articulation. She's wearing a handmade outfit, which I have to cut this, but I made this outfit with a pattern that my friend gave me. She has creatable world boots, and her name has always been Diana. I got this doll in the 90s, I think. She's one of my oldest dolls, and one of the dolls that I played a lot with, the most with, and she had body like that, like this, where I chewed off her hands for some reason. I was just a silly little kid. I don't know why I did it, but mine's body was kind of destroyed from me chewing on her hands because they're rubber. They don't have wire, and I don't know, for some reason I was just chewing on them as a kid, a little monster. And then this was, yes, still is her husband, Frank. I don't know why I named my dog Frank when I was a kid. I think I went to my dad and asked him, Dad, what's his name? And he was like, his name is Frank. And I was like, yeah, this is Frank. It's obviously Frank. Why did I even ask? And he remained Frank. And he had that kind of body that is absolutely soft and hollow. The molding of the body was nice, but it was soft and hollow and just nasty. And I played so much with him because, as you can see, he has very handsome face. This face is retouched because he had lost a lot of his paint from play, and I gave him silver hair because he's an older doll, and that's my way of making him age, let's say. But this is basically only the head of my childhood doll, as is this one's only the head, and I kind of touched him up. I tried to keep him as close to what he looked in my eyes as child as I was able. He's a bit shiny because Mr. Super Clear does that. I know not to how to avoid it now, but you need to wait between coats longer, otherwise it becomes glossy like that. But anyways, I put him on original can body. It's not made to move, so it's not very highly articulated. Like he can't talk on the phone, he can't touch his face even, and he's articulated. He has nice quality body, but it's not made to move. I just didn't have made to move at the time, and to be honest, I don't think that he needs made to move. I will not play with him too much. Sometimes he has a role. He is the father of the main character in my story from time to time, but he mainly sits on the shelf. So he's kind of dressed like a respectful dad, let's say, and his name is still Frank because I named him Frank, and that's that. I named her Diana because of Princess Diana, and later it became Diana because Diana is the Bulgarian version of Diana, and I'm Bulgarian, as you maybe know if you don't. Hi, I'm Ellie, Bulgarian adult doll collector. Nice to meet you. And yeah, these are two of my childhood dolls. I have 4 or 5 more that are in much dire shape, and I have kept them in a box somewhere because I know exactly where, because I want to make videos on restoring them, but I don't know if that will happen and when. You can press the subscribe button to see if I will ever fix them and if you wonder to see how they look, but I didn't own any original Barbie dolls as a child because my country was really poor when I was growing up, and the Barbie dolls basically cost as much as a full month's salary sometimes. Well, most of the times. My childhood dream doll, Rapunzel from 897, costed an entire salary, and she costs the same thing now, but she's now just 60 Bulgarian leva, which is about $30. So you can imagine how poor my country was when I was growing up. So no Barbies for me. But now I'm an adult, I work, I make my money, and I will restore my childhood dolls, and I have all the Barbies in the world. So there is that. If you have been wondering why is she collecting Barbies, maybe it's like unsatisfied childhood thing. Maybe I just I really like those, but it was kind of part of my personality as a kid, playing Barbies, even though I didn't actually own Barbies. I would always play Barbies, so. And it's been a while, but I had time and I fixed their hair up. And we have a kitty cat who is curious to see. But so this one was the easiest. She didn't have too damage and she doesn't have too much hair, so there is that. And in hindsight, if I had just painted the scalp white, you wouldn't be able to see her skin shine through the hair because she has only the scalp line of hair. But I think she looks good like that. And this little thing was in the box, and I believe this must be her original dress because my one from my childhood, when she came, she had a dress from this same material. I distinctly remember it, but mine had white wedding dress and puffy sleeves, but the material was this exact one. Then the Betty, I think there are some version of Betty or Tanya or something of that sort. The Betty one, she also was easy. I just had to hydrate a little bit the hair because the fibers were very dry. It wasn't too tangled. Just a boil wash, a little bit of hair conditioner, and the hair is fine. I really love that outfit that she comes with. I found her this blue top. I think it matches pretty nicely with her, and maybe it's handmade. I don't know, but it's beautiful. This outfit is beautiful. For it, they're retro. They're blue. They read a bit more black on camera, but they're blue. And this girl, I gave her these shoes because they were in the box and they go with the trim of the dress. And then this girl, she was a nightmare to work on, but I am very happy that I was able to restore her. Her hair needed a 24-hour soak in fabric softener. People say that fabric softener doesn't do anything. It's not true. It really restores the fibers, especially with those that are so badly damaged. What I do is I soak, then I boil water, I put her in the boiling water, I put hair conditioner, I brush, I boil again, I soak again in the conditioner, and at the end, when I am finally able to actually brush out all of the tangles, I just use hair straightener to help the fibers to restore because they were overbrushed, they were stretched out, and they were like micro curly, if you get what I mean. And also I did cut about this much, just the very ends were, they couldn't be helped. Then I tried to curl her. You can see that she has a wave in the hair. I put some marker caps in her head in attempt to use them as curlers. I even put her in the fridge so she can receive hot and cold curling. It's not very curly, but I like how it looks, and I like the fact that she has different hair, and each one of these girls has different hair, which I love. And I put her back in the dress that she was in. I believe maybe that was her original dress. This was in the box, and Amy said that everything that she sent me was in one box, and she bought everything together. And dogs are barking, sorry. And these shoes were also in there, so I put them on her feet. And here is just a back view of the hairs. She looks a bit messy, but trust me, that's the best I can do with curly hair without actually losing the curls. And she looks so much better. She was just one big like a cocoon of hair.
And
So
just one last extra I had to show you. Look at her.
I've had this doll for a while. You can go back on my channel and watch a few videos. You will find when I found her. Also, people are cutting firewood and blowing leaves again. So filming on the weekend turns out to be hard. But anyways, this dress was in the box that Amy sent me. And I just thought of this doll and look how good it looks on her. I'm just so happy. she makes me happy with all of her purpleness. I will insert a picture because I think this video quality isn't very nice, but this is the quietest place I was able to find. And then just this last is it a jumper, a romper? I never can make the difference, but again it was in the box that Amy sent me, and it looks baggy, it looks handmade, but if you just put a snap on it, it looks great. And I might what do you say, backwards engineer to get the pattern off of it, because it actually looks pretty decent. It just, you can see how much bigger it is, this much, exactly space for a button or a snap or velcro or something of that sort, and it actually looks very nice if you just put a snap on it. Amy, thank you very much for thinking of me. When you found these dolls, she said that she felt sorry for them to leave them there on the flea market, and she knows that I have appreciation for clone dolls, which I really do. I have somewhat big collection. Maybe one day I will make like a collection video for my clone dolls, but the problem is that they aren't in one specific storage box. They are all over the boxes because I'm just not well organized. So if I want to make a video for clone dolls, it's gonna be hard. But you can check out my channel. I have a lot of videos which include most of my clone dolls collection, because I started actively collecting them maybe the last 2 years. So this is when the channel was created, and they are here on video for you to see. All right, thank you so much for watching. Come back within a day or two for another video, and I guess I'll see you in the comments, and bye for now. And thanks, Amy.